Hello, my beautiful Sagittarians. Trust your intuition for getting you to my first 2023 full moon reading. So this is covering January 6th through the 9th, and the full moon comes out on January 6th, just so you know. So this is really all about the mother. It's a full moon in Cancer. Full moons already symbolize pregnancy, right? They look like a pregnant woman's belly, and they're all about ovulation, motherhood. The moon in general is the divine mother, and then Cancer energy is the mother of the zodiac. So this is like triple threat mother energy. So if you notice signs of parenting, motherhood, pregnancy, do know that it's the moon doing its thing, Sagittarius. So let's see through the wheel of fortune, your Sag energy, what's coming through for you with the full moon in Cancer. Let's see what the full moon in Cancer wants to mama moon you. In what way? That was a weird sentence. All right, let's see what's going on for Sagittarius. What's going on for Sagittarius for the moon in Cancer? We have the Hierophant. Okay. So the Hierophant is Taurus energy, and I look at the Hierophant like the divorce lawyer or an advisor. It can also be like a pope or someone, like a political figure, or just kind of a mediator, mediator, whatever you want to call it, figure. It's almost like, all right, let me balance this shit out energy. So there might be an energy where you're into higher learning. You know, it's also an educator energy. So you might be, pursuing, and that kind of does coincide with your Sag energy, pursuing higher learning, higher education, exploring something new. That could be the energy. But I also feel like there's this energy where you're kind of balancing shit out right now. So let's see more about what this full moon in Cancer is doing for you, Sag. Tell me more about this full moon in Cancer for Sagittarius. What is the clear energy? Because we are only manifesting clear energy with this reading for Sag. What's going on? You're telling me to flip the deck over. Full moon in Cancer for Sagittarius. This mama moon energy. What is that implying for Sag? There you go. Phrases, motivation, 24, and never give up banner. All right, I like this. And we have a 240 if that means anything to you. It does to me, actually. It's kind of crazy, though. That's like a big number in my life, and then of all numbers in the world that shows up there, interesting. But there's definitely this inspiration energy, inspiration, motivation, determination, arrow pointed upwards energy. That's very much your Sag energy. So I feel like this full moon in Cancer is really motivating you to kind of get on your shit. Mama moon is motivating you to get on your grind, Sag. That's the first thing that's coming through. Let me get more through the tarot. Tell me more about what's going on for Sagittarius for the full moon in Cancer. Energy for Sagittarius for the full moon in Cancer. Flip it over again. Okay. Full moon in Cancer. What is this revealing for Sag? The Page of Wands in reverse. Aries, Sag, Leo energy. So your energy is coming through there. Let me move that up a little bit. Nine of Cups in reverse. Pisces energy. Take the one sticking out, I'm hearing. Nine of Swords in reverse. Gemini energy. Okay, Sag. So it's almost like a loss of inspiration with the Page of Wands in reverse, because upright, this is a very inspired energy. Pages are new to the journey. They're just starting out on the journey. They're learning. And again, we have this learning energy. But in reverse, it can be about a frustration with learning or wanting to give up. I feel like that's why Never Give Up came out. Because the Nine of Cups in reverse can symbolize that things are not necessarily going in the direction you want them to. Nine of Cups is all about magic happening and satisfaction and contentment, right? It's like the cups are holding, or the water is holding the cups instead of the opposite. The cups holding the water. So there's a lot of magic here. But in reverse, it's like the magic ain't happening, right? The Knight of Swords, not turning thoughts into things. Knight of Swords is very impulsive. Fastest moving knight there is. Very fast moving, quick thoughts, quick paced, quick words. But in reverse, it's almost like a crash and burn energy, or like a burnout energy, or it's like a loss of motivation, loss of inspiration, which really makes sense with this coming out, Sag. So let's get a little bit more. Let's get some moon cards in the mix for this moon reading. And remember, we have the Hierophant as the first card that came out. So there's either something in here about higher learning or kind of mediating something, as in balancing something out. So give me a little bit more for Sag. Mirror, mirror, the beauty you see in me is a reflection of you. So if you're looking at other people like, damn, I wish I could do that, do know, which I feel like that's kind of not even your energy, because you're already the eternal optimist. There's nothing you feel like you can't do or have. But it's like, if you're seeing someone that's like really doing it and you're like, damn, I want that, like I want to do that too, do know that you already created that person. Like you created everything you see in your reality, including other people and what they're doing. So do know when you see something amazing, that's the energy that's for you and is calling you in. So there's almost something in here about like, pay attention to what highlights you and what inspires you and what motivates you, because the universe is using that as a tool to call you in. So if you're watching this reading, that could also be a sign that maybe you're meant to start tarot reading. Maybe you're meant to start, you know, playing with divination a little bit more. Tell me more for Sag. What's the energy? Moot, gathering, 33. So there's definitely a divinity in here with 33. 3 times 3 is 9. We also have 9 right there. Triple threat, Mother Moon energy. So this might be a good time to kind of get with your coven and kind of, you know, hang out with friends and figure out, all right, like, maybe this is that energy too. Like, I like what you're doing. I see what you're doing out here. Like, I want to start something bigger with it. I want to get in on this. I want to, you know, create a movement with this. I feel like there's something in here about that, like a passion project or working on something, because these people are all kind of like in their own element doing something together, like whether it's making music or just a coven together. It's almost like there's a passion project energy. I'm getting that dual-sided energy too with the Hierophant. So there's something, it's like maybe you're meant to be working on something with other people, right? Or even just you and whatever this thing is, it's like really engaging with it. More for Sag and this Mama Moon energy, full moon in Cancer. They're telling me to take my right hand. So we have on the Knight of Swords in reverse, listen to your heart. Yeah, maybe there's a reason this is like the still energy, coming out on the still energy. You know, follow your heart's truest desires. Like, be still. Don't just go with the flow. Don't just go with the crowd. You know, I feel like there's this energy in here about like really listen to what you want to do, what's drawing you in, what's inspiring you, and follow that energy. Give me more for Sag. Full moon in Cancer. So we have the Sun in Libra. Yeah, I was talking about mediatorship, right? With the Hierophant, balancing things out. Sun in Libra is all about balancing things out, figuring out where things need to stay, where things need to go. The Sun is all about showing who you are, clarity. 6th house is all about healing and help and service. So I'm really getting this energy, Sag, that you would benefit by, you know, removing certain energies from your life, adding certain energies to your life. There's a lot about reprioritizing, balancing, but there's also this energy about you're needed somewhere. You're needed somewhere where it's calling you in, where you're actually like enjoying it. Even if it's watching movies, you're meant to be a movie reviewer. You know, even if it's smoking weed, you're meant to be a weed reviewer. If you're watching tarot readings, you're meant to be a tarot reader. It's like whatever is calling you in, whatever you're doing, you're meant to be doing that thing. So that is what I have for you, Sag. This Mama Moon is meant to be calling you into your fulfillment, your purpose. So I hope this resonated. If you are interested in a personal reading, head on over to themoonempress.com. Otherwise, I will catch you in another moon phase reading very soon.